Hello everyone, welcome to the preview video for the 2026 Legacy Mega Package by JA Designs. This is going to show you everything that comes on our vehicles. So this video will cover the lighting, it will cover the mod kits, the extras, and what you can expect from our vehicles. Starting off, I'm going to go over to the Crown Vic. This vehicle is one of our sedans. This is set up exactly like all of our sedans would be. As you can see, we have numerous different options on the roof for AMPRs, as well as these different AMPRs. We also have white AMPR options available. And then we also have the truck AMPR options also. Starting off with the Crown Vic, there is multiple antenna options. This is the current antenna option setup that I have got currently. However, there is absolutely loads of different variations you could do on the trunk as well as on the roof. Interior of our vehicles is all pretty much the same. As you can see, we have our radar just above the wheel, as well as the tablet and your dash cam just above. The radar and the dash cam is a mod kit which is toggleable via the mod menu. All vehicles fully sync up with ULC lighting. As you can see, they're all in sync with each other. This is the park pattern, so when you arrive on scene, what will happen is the vehicle will basically push itself into a park pattern. If there is a nearby vehicle which is already on scene and they have their park pattern activated, your light pattern will copy their park pattern, meaning it will fully sync up, so when you arrive on scene, it all looks nice. All lighting is not toggleable on our vehicles. We have side runners for side lighting, and then we have a dash light and rambar lights for front lighting. Every one of our vehicles comes with 3 liveries. You have the Los Santos police livery, which is in black and white. You have our sheriff livery, which is in white, green and yellow. And then we have the state police livery, which is quite difficult to see, do apologise, which is again in black and white. This package comes with 3 different light bar options. You have the clear visor light bar, which is just clear lighting, as you can see here. You have the kind of smoked light bar, which is kind of darker lenses. So when you have darker liveries, it would look really, really nice. And then we also have a black rooftop as well, which I don't have preview of, but there will be pictures of it on the website. As you can see here, smoked lenses, which are completely different to those lenses over there. So you can just take your pick of which ones you fancy. Truck lights, sedan lights, SUV lights are all completely different. For example, the sedans, they have 2 solar lights above, just below the light bar, followed by the thicker bar on the bottom. And then we have on the SUVs, we've got the side runners, then you've got the rear TA bar, and then you've also got the outer lights as well, which are also, when you toggle the trunk, you'll also have trunk lights as well, which you can preview here by simply opening the trunk. And you can see there that your outer lights will stay visible, and then you also have trunk lights, which when you have the trunk open is very handy to use. Trucks have a completely different lighting setup. We have this much thicker kind of side runner style light bar at the bottom, followed by the middle bar, followed by the roof bar. All of our trucks set up the exact same way. The trucks allow you to remove the ram bar. All of our other ram bars are not able to be removed. However, you can have the option to remove the wraparound if you wish via the extras. For example, if I step into this 2023 vehicle, if I go to my extras, I can toggle the ram bar on and off, as well as the other part of the wraparound as well. So you can have full wrap, or you can have partial, or you can have no wrap whatsoever. This is across all of our vehicles. And for the trucks, we can simply remove the ram bar completely. As you can see, if we enter here, we can simply completely remove the ram bar for a nice cleaner looking vehicle. If you prefer to have no ram bar, obviously this is for you. Vehicle comes in park and drive pattern. This is the current pattern we're on now, which is the drive pattern. We can quickly switch to our drive pattern by just pressing numpad 2, which was, numpad 3. This is our drive pattern, and if we switch it back to the original stage 1 pattern, if we drive forward, the pattern will quickly change to the drive pattern, and then once we stop in a single location, the pattern will switch back to its pattern, which it is currently linked to the rest of the vehicles in this area. All of our vehicles are fitted with traffic advisors, so when you're in park mode like this, we're going to press numpad 6, and then the vehicle will have a amber traffic advisor to the left, indicating traffic to obviously go around your vehicle. Every one of our vehicles are fitted with this, so I'll demonstrate on another vehicle now for you. We're in park pattern currently, and this is our traffic advisor. Again, traffic advisor is toggleable once you are in park mode, and then this is the drive pattern for when we are driving a sedan. So the sedan pattern, really nice. This is using the smoked Lightbar variant rather than the clear one, which will then again sync back to its original pattern once we have stopped our vehicle again. So the trunk equipment on these vehicles are all different. This is the trunk equipment for our 2023 Sport Sedan. You'll notice that the equipment is very similar. All of our sedans do not come with trunk lights, only SUVs come with trunk lights. So you'll notice a big difference when you kind of differentiate. It kind of removes that copy and paste feeling you get with a lot of models. This is the trunk equipment, very basic equipment, med kits, a duffel bag, fire extinguisher, files, and you've also got a stop stick above as well as your stingers. And moving on now to the slick top. The slick top versions come with a completely separate spawn code. The slick top versions are a different lighting. They're also different light patterns. So the reason we do this is just so we can utilize all of our lighting to the fullest. Again, we can completely remove the wraparound and the rambar of the trucks, and we can fully add the wraparound on any of the slick tops just like the others. And once again, we have currently got the white ANPR option on this vehicle, but all of our vehicles come stock as black ANPRs. Textures are included for you to change them to the white if you require so. And just the same as the Lightbar version, you can see that the lighting on the rear is the exact same. All of the slick top vehicles come with an unmarked livery, allowing you to change the colour to whatever you like. I'm using currently V menu to change the colour, but we can change the colour to whatever colour we like, which is an easy way for you to differentiate these vehicles. That's the end of our red and blue. I'm going to now move over to the blue and blue and showcase some other options in the cars. We're now going to preview the blue and blue version of the 2026 Legacy Mega Package. This version again is included in the download. And as you can see, I've used a different setup on the roof. There is over 100 mod kits on every single vehicle, so you have multiple choices of what you would like on the roof. Or you could have absolutely nothing at all. When the vehicle first will spawn in, there will be nothing on the roof, allowing you to have full customization of what you want on the roof of the vehicle. This again is the interior. Interior is very similar across all of our models. As you can see, we have currently toggled on the radar system, and we also have toggled on the dash camera just above the door there. And then we have our center console in the middle, which includes the siren speaker, the lighting controller, and the laptop, which is obviously usable. Previewing some mod kits on this vehicle. Let's turn the lights off so you can see them a little bit better. All of our vehicles come with options to have siren speakers on or off. There is 7 different variations of siren speakers you can have. We can have single siren speaker, we can have double siren speakers, and you can also change the location via the extras and mod kits. Similar thing with the spotlights. We have numerous different spotlight options. We can have spotlight on the left, spotlight on the right. We can have dual spotlights, one facing up, one facing down, or we can have both options where they are both facing forward. On the roof, we have 11 different AMPR options. This is the option that I currently have enabled. But however, we can change the mod kit to have a different version of the AMPRs if you wish to. For example, this here is another version of AMPRs which is attached to the Lightbar. Previewing the trunk on our SUVs. The trunk again is different to all of our other vehicles because this one is more of an SUV style, but as you can see we have got just a simple box, some cones and a med bag, everything that you would need, as well as a stop stick there which is nice and big. On our trucks it is possible to open the box in the back by simply going over to the doors, doing the trunk. Trunk will open and it will preview some equipment that you have in the rear. Obviously in the rear of this is general tools that you may need for roadside, as well as a med bag, and again the stop stick in the back there also. All of our vehicles come with cages, which again are toggleable on and off via mod kits. The vehicle cage is optional, you do not need to have this. However, similar to the front interior, this can be toggled, and then we also have a shotgun in the front there also, which again comes with the partition which you can see in the middle. This is our blue and blue current park pattern. Blue and blue is my personal favourite, much prefer it over red and blue. Now I'm going to preview you the drive pattern. Again, park pattern of our SUVs here. I'm going to push this into drive pattern. Much more faster paced pattern with the rear there as well. And you'll see the similar situation here. As soon as we stand still, the pattern will instantly change so it matches the vehicles in the area. As you can see, even though I do have blue and blue, it will still match to the red and blue style as well as the red and blue pattern. It will just simply be blue and blue instead of red and blue. All of the vehicles are fitted with takedowns, so when you are driving at night, you'll be able to toggle the front takedowns on, which allows you to see much better at night. I cannot currently preview this because it's daytime. However, I can change the time. So if we change the time to nighttime so everybody can see. For example, that's cruise line. There we go. As you can see here, I currently got my front takedowns on activated. So it's making there be a lot more light on the front there than there usually would be. The car cores are currently broken, hence why it is currently flashing red and blue and not blue and blue. So please don't be alarmed, this is normal. This is something that is a very simple fix and is only visible in this test server. It is not visible for you as a product owner. Turn it back to daytime so we can see better. So as we previewed shortly, all the vehicles are fitted with traffic advisor again. You can just toggle the traffic advisor on by simply toggling all the lighting off. And it will just toggle the trunk lights as well as the traffic advisor. So all of my lights are currently off, but I still have my traffic advisor active. This can be helpful when you're on scenes of a simple collision, which is temporarily blocking roads, for example. And you can just simply turn on your traffic advisor as it's a non-emergency. However, you are just simply advising traffic that you're basically in the area. Then we have the full cruise lighting mode. Full cruise lighting on all of the vehicles, including select top options. This will enable all the lighting on the vehicle, allowing you to drive freely without needing to use your lights and sirens. This is also available on the red and blue options, which I'll preview to you now. Previewing the cruise lighting. There we go. This is red and blue cruise lighting. Again, on every single one of our models, you'll notice that this has cruise lighting on trucks, SUVs, as well as our sedans. And if you keep the engine running, for example, if I just turn on my engine so it continuously stays on, you'll notice that the emissives do not go off. They will continuously stay on, giving you that full realism feeling when you leave your vehicle. That is a preview of the 2026 Legacy Mega Package. Hopefully you found this information helpful. If you'd like to stick around through the rest of the video, I'm going to quickly go through all of the vehicles with a quick showcase of all of them in a line, as well as preview the mod kits and go through every single mod kit in quick fashion. Thank you for watching.